Hi everybody, it's Andrea, and I've not been around for a little while. I've been having another relapse and some other issues, so please forgive the way that I look, but I just don't have the energy to be vain right now. So this is the real me, and I hope if you have children, take them away so it doesn't scare them. But I kind of wanted to talk to you about what's been going on with me. Um, As you all know, I had a relapse back in November, and I did the 5 days of solumedrol in the IV, and it really didn't help anything. And then they've been playing around with my medication, trying to help alleviate some of the pain and the intensity of the MS hug and the neck pain and head pain that I've been having. So then, you know, trying all of these different things, nothing else really working. And I had ran out of my clonazepam. Um, I know I'm not pronouncing it right, but it's the generic form of Klonopin. And I didn't realize, but I'm actually, I guess, on a very high dose. I take 1 milligram 3 times a day, and I guess that's not the norm. And normally you're only on it for about 9 weeks or so, and I've been on this drug for a couple of years. And then my prescription ran out, and I tried to get it refilled, and it was on my old neurologist, and she is no longer there. So I didn't have a local doctor to get the prescription refilled. And so I had to call the folks from the drug trial that I'm in to see if they would be able to refill the prescription. During that time, I was off the drugs for a couple weeks and had severe problems from that. And I didn't really associate it with going off the drug. I just felt that all my symptoms were tenfold worse. And when I finally was able to get a hold of them, and because I thought I was having a relapse, they were talking with me, and come to find out, a lot of what I have going on could be attributed to abruptly stopping the medication. So basically, I was having um, shock to my system and having, I guess, really severe re, uh, withdrawals from it. And it was affecting a lot of things the longer I was off of it. Not being able to sleep, pain, the constant movement, the jerkiness, the restless legs at night, and not getting any sleep. And then I started having all of the really bad numbness come back that had got me diagnosed in the first place. Everything was going numb, and still is now. And so they wanted to see me down there. So I went down, and after being examined by the doctor down there, who is their head MS specialist, who I've seen the last few times I've been down there, and he has been utterly fantastic. His main concern is the patient and not the drug study. All he cared about is taking care of me, and then we can evaluate um, on my next visit the Avonex, because obviously I'm not doing well on it. But he had determined that I am more than likely having another relapse on top of this, and maybe the stress to my system from the withdrawal has brought this on. And so now I'm going, they refilled my prescription, and so I'm back on the Klonopin, and I already can feel some relief. This is the first time I've been able to get on my computer and sit up. I've been, for the last few weeks, pretty much a vegetable. Lying flat is the only relief I get. It's like once I sit up, the once the gravity, I guess, starts constricting the lesion that I believe is in my cervical cord again, because that's where all the numbness and all of this stuff started when I was first diagnosed. Gets compressed, and so lying flat gives me some relief. So I'm going to be doing steroids again. I'm just curious because this is the first time I've ever experienced anything like this with suddenly stopping a medication. And it was not by choice by any means. If other people have had these kind of issues. And now, because I am doing so poorly with the Avonex, I've been in the study for, it'll be a year in May. And during that entire time, there has not been 1 month that I have been considered stable with my MS. It's always gotten progressively worse each time I've gone down there. So it's looking like I might have to be dropped from the study because it's maybe doing more damage than good. And that's frightening for me because I don't have insurance, and I have to wait 2 years now to be able to apply for Medicare. So with no insurance and no money to be able to afford all the other drugs, the other crab drugs, I'm seriously looking at maybe going on LDN, at least until something else comes along. I'm a little afraid of it. I don't know that much about it, and I don't know how it stops disease progression. Or if it does, if it just helps with symptoms. So we're going to be doing a lot of research into that. I also want to know what other symptom medications do you all take? I'm just having a hard time finding anything that's able to take care of, especially this hug and the neck pain that is so bizarre. And now they're finding, because when I turn my head, I get dizzy. And on exam, I guess something with my eyes was showing. And I couldn't understand the word he called it, but something is weird when I turn my eyes, especially to the left. And then I had to see the doctor who is the blind doctor who doesn't know anything. He just performs a neurological exam. He has no idea what drug I'm on. I can't discuss anything with him, so it's objective. And he focused a lot on my left eye as well, and picked up on a lot of things during the exam. So obviously it's presenting itself somewhere. But what are you taking for symptom management? Like I am on the Klonopin. I take it 3 times a day, which I guess is kind of high at 1 milligram. I take Baclofen 3 times a day. I am on amitriptyline that I take in the evening at 50 milligrams. I take trazodone in the evening, and I don't take that all the time. It's supposed to help me sleep, and right now it's not doing anything, but I think that's because of the withdrawal from the Klonopin. But I'm just kind of looking at what has worked for everybody. And if I go on LDN, for all of you people out there on, I'm concerned about what drugs can be taken with it. Because I know it's the only disease modifying drug you can take it with is Copaxone. So what about all the other drugs? I guess the Klonopin is in the same category as like Valium or some of those, which is, I guess, kind of a narcotic. So if any of you know I would love more information on LDN. And thank you all for the well wishes I've received. And I'm sorry if I have not gotten back to people on messages and stuff, but this is the first time I've been able to get to my computer in a couple of weeks. So thank you all again, and I appreciate your support. And God, let me tell you, I wish this CCSVI stuff would come now, because I'm just really worried. I'm just getting progressively worse, and none of the drugs seem to help. So thank you again. Signing out for now, and I'm sorry I look like such crap. Bye.